Did you know that the top 1% of the world's population owns a staggering 50% of the total wealth? That's right, half of the world's riches are concentrated in the hands of the tiny minority. Shocking, isn't it? But what if I told you that the secrets behind their wealth are not as mysterious as you might think? When it comes to wealth and debt, there are a lot of common beliefs and misconceptions floating around. So today I'll take you to the 8 secrets to wealth using debt that the 1% don't want you to know. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our video updates. Plus, it helps us spread the ThriveWise love to help more people thrive wisely. Now, let's begin. For the average person, debt is often seen as a burden, a financial weight that holds them back from achieving their goals. We're taught from a young age to avoid debt at all costs, to save up and pay cash for everything. But what if this conventional wisdom is actually holding us back from true wealth? The reality is that debt is a double-edged sword. Used incorrectly, it can indeed be a financial trap that keeps you in a cycle of debt and poverty. But in the hands of those who understand its power, debt can be a powerful tool for leveraging and amplifying wealth. The 1% understand this concept intimately. They know how to use debt strategically to invest in appreciating assets that generate income and build long-term wealth. They leverage other people's money to fund their ventures, minimizing risk while maximizing potential returns. But here's the catch. The 1% don't want the rest of us to know these secrets. They want to keep their wealth-building strategies under wraps to maintain their exclusive status and financial dominance. But in this video, we're going to pull back the curtain and expose the 8 closely guarded secrets that the 1% use to create wealth using debt. Let's start off with secret number 1, leverage, the key to wealth amplification. Have you ever wondered how the rich seem to get richer while the rest of us struggle to make ends meet? The answer lies in the art of leverage. The 1% understand that debt, when used correctly, can be a powerful tool for amplifying their wealth. It's like using a lever to lift a heavy object. With the right technique, you can move mountains with minimal effort. Here's an example. Let's say you have $100,000 to invest. You could put that money into a safe investment like a savings account and earn a measly 2% interest. Or you could use that $100,000 as a down payment on a $500,000 rental property, leveraging debt to control a much larger asset. As the property appreciates in value and generates rental income, you're essentially using the bank's money to build your wealth. That's leverage in action. Secret number 2, tax benefits of debt. You know that feeling when you get your tax bill and it feels like the government is reaching into your pockets and taking whatever they want? Well, the 1% have a secret weapon to fight back: debt. That's right, debt can actually be your friend when it comes to taxes. Here's how it works. When you take on debt to invest in assets like real estate or a business, the interest you pay on that debt is often tax deductible. It's like the government is subsidizing your wealth building efforts. And if you're really savvy, you can use strategies like accelerated depreciation to maximize these tax benefits even further. Secret number 3, asset allocation and diversification. Diversification is the golden rule of investing, and the 1% take it to a whole new level. They understand that true wealth comes from building a portfolio of diverse assets, each with its own unique risk and return profile. Real estate, stocks, bonds, private equity, and precious metals. The wealthy have their fingers in all of these pies and more. By spreading their wealth across different asset classes, they minimize risk and maximize their chances of hitting a home run with at least one investment. But here's the kicker. They use debt to supercharge their asset allocation strategy. Instead of tying up all of their cash in a single investment, they leverage debt to control multiple assets simultaneously. It's like having your cake and eating it too. but with a cherry on top made of pure gold. Secret number 4. Infinite banking concept. Have you ever wished you could be your own bank? Well, the 1% have figured out a way to do just that, and it's called the infinite banking concept. It's a strategy that combines whole life insurance policies with strategic debt management to create a personal banking system that puts you in the driver's seat. Here's how it works. When you take out a whole life insurance policy with a cash value component, as the policy grows, you can borrow against the cash value at a low interest rate, essentially lending yourself money. You then use that borrowed money to invest in income-producing assets like real estate or a business. The beauty of this system is that you're essentially borrowing from yourself, so you're paying the interest to your own policy, not to a bank. It's a way to leverage debt and keep the wealth circulating within your own personal economy. Genius, right? Secret number 5. Leverage real estate like a boss. Real estate has long been a favorite playground for the wealthy, and for good reason. It's a tangible asset that tends to appreciate over time, and it offers some seriously powerful tax benefits and leverage opportunities. The 1% know how to use that to control massive real estate portfolios without tying up their cash. They'll put down a relatively small percentage of the purchase price as a down payment and finance the rest through mortgages or other forms of debt. As the property appreciates and generates rental income, they're essentially building wealth using the bank's money. But it doesn't just stop there. The wealthy also use real estate to take advantage of strategies like 1031 exchanges, which allow them to defer capital gains taxes when selling and reinvesting in new properties. It's a game of leveraging debt and minimizing taxes, and the 1% are the true masters of it. Secret number 6. Private equity and venture capital. While the average person is busy investing in publicly traded stocks and mutual funds, the 1% are playing a whole different game: private equity and venture capital. These are high-risk, high-reward investments in privately held companies and startups, and they offer opportunities for astronomical returns. But here's the catch. These investments often require a substantial upfront investment, which is where debt comes into play. The wealthy will leverage debt to fund their participation in private equity deals or venture capital funds, minimizing their own capital outlay while maximizing their potential upside. It's a risky game for sure, but the rewards can be life-changing. Just ask the early investors of companies like Uber, Airbnb, or Facebook. Their strategic use of debt paid off in a big way. Secret number 7. Leverage your personal brand. In today's digital age, personal branding is more important than ever, and the 1% know how to leverage their brand to build wealth. Whether it's through best-selling books, speaking engagements, or online courses, the wealthy understand that their name and reputation are valuable assets that can be monetized. But here's the twist. They often use debt to fund the development and promotion of their personal brand. They might take out a loan to publish a book, invest in a high-end website, or hire a team of marketing experts to help them reach a wider audience. It's a classic case of speculating to accumulate. By leveraging debt to build their brand, they're essentially investing in their own future earning potential. And once that brand starts generating revenue, they can use that income to pay off the debt and keep the profits rolling in. Secret number 8. Leverage your mindset. Last but certainly not least, the 1% understand that true wealth begins in the mind. They've cultivated a mindset that embraces risk, sees opportunity where others see obstacles, and views that as a tool rather than a burden. This mindset shift is arguably the most important secret of them all, because without it, none of the other strategies we've discussed can truly take root. The wealthy know that creating wealth requires a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone, to embrace new ways of thinking, and to take calculated risk. they've broken free from the limiting beliefs that hold so many people back, and they've replaced them with a mindset of abundance, possibility, and strategic leverage. It's this mindset that allows them to see debt not as a burden, but as a powerful tool for amplifying their wealth and achieving their financial goals. And that's a lot of secrets. But out of all the secrets we've explored today, there's one that stands out as the most powerful, the most transformative, and the one that can truly unlock the door to financial freedom: the mindset shift towards debt. You see, for too long, we've been conditioned to view debt as a burden, a shackle that weighs us down and keeps us from achieving our financial goals. But the 1% understand that this way of thinking is nothing more than a limiting belief, a mental barrier that holds us back from truly harnessing the power of debt. Drop a comment below. What was your biggest aha moment from this video? What limiting beliefs about debt are you ready to let go of? Well, that's basically the 8 secrets to wealth using debt that the 1% don't want you to know. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And hey, it seems that YouTube thinks that the next video can completely transform your financial situation. Watch it to find out whether they're correct. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos on how to thrive wisely. Till next time.